Good morning everyone. Myself, I am Ravi Shankar, Assistant Professor in ECE Department, CSE Engineering College, Tadepalligudem. Today I am deliver the lecture of Evolution of Cellular and Mobile Communication. Before going to the topic, we need to know about cellular and mobile communication. Cellular means a cell. Which type of cell? Hexagonal shaped cell. This is hexagonal shaped cell. Hexagonal shaped cell. In this hexagonal shaped cell, we maintain a base station. This base station provides the radio signals. This radio signal covers the entire geographical area of the hexagonal shaped cell. And mobile communication. Mobile communication is used to transfer the data from one place to another place. Now we go into the topic. Introduction of cellular and mobile communication. Cellular mobile communication is a wireless communication system in which geographical area is divided into smaller regions. Is called cells. Which type of cells? Hexagonal shaped cells. In these hexagonal shaped cells, we consider as a cluster. So, suppose cluster K equal to 7. This is the cluster 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why we consider hexagonal shaped cells means we consider as a circular shapes. These circular shapes, there is a gap and signals will be overlapping. In communication terms, overlapping means any two signals overlapping, there will be a interference. In this gap, there is no signals in there. So that's why we consider as a hexagonal shaped cells. Hexagonal shaped cells will cover the entire geographical area of the free space. For an example, we are living in a city. That city will be divided into hexagonal shaped cells. And next, each cell contains a base station. This will maintain a base station that enables the mobile device to communication with each other through radio signals. This base station provides the radio signals and cover the entire geographical area of the hexagonal shaped cells. And it allows user to make voice calls, send messages, and access the internet services while moving from one place to another place without interruption. This is one of the biggest advantage of cellular mobile communication is. In cellular communication, we are using the handoff scheme. Handoff means user moving from one location to another location without call interruption, without call dropping is called as a handoff scheme. For an example, this is one geographical area and second one, this is one geographical area. This is one frequency zone and this is one frequency zone. User moving from this frequency zone to this frequency zone without call termination and without call dropping is called as a handoff scheme. This is one of the biggest advantage introduced in cellular and mobile communication. And next one, evolution of wireless systems. Before going to evolution of wireless systems, we need to learn about multiple access schemes. In each generation, we are using different multiple access schemes. And first generation, we are using frequency division multiple access scheme. And second generation, time division multiple access scheme. And third generation, code division multiple access scheme. And fourth generation, orthogonal frequency division multiple access scheme. And fifth generation, NOMA, non-orthogonal multiple access scheme. And present sixth generation, we are using rate splitting multiple access scheme. Multiple access scheme means single user or multiple users share the common or single channel. In first generation introduced in 1980s. It is used for only analog, used only for voice calls and low security and poor voice calls. These are the drawbacks in first generation. We go for the second generation. Second generation is introduced in 1990s. It is the evolution we started using the digital communication only. So it is better voice quality and SMS services and GSM and CDMA technologies are used. GSM means global system monitoring. In this GSM main module is subscriber identity module. Subscriber identity module shortcut is we are using the mobile phone. That mobile phone main component is the SIM card. GSM main component is the SIM card, subscriber identity module. In third generation, we are introduced in 2000s. It is used for internet and voice calling, introduced faster data communication, multimedia services are supported. And fourth generation, we are using orthogonal frequency division multiple access scheme. It is used in 2010. It is high speed internet using LTE. LTE means we are using mobile phone. Upper of the mobile phone we are using LTE Lite, 4G LTE Lite. This is high speed internet using LTE, HD video streaming and online gaming, better internet work performance, and fifth generation 5G introduced in 2020s, and it is very high speed. It is mainly used for low latency and massive connectivity. Massive connectivity means we are using massive MIMO. MIMO means multi-input, multi-output communication. In communication divided into 4 types. One is the single input, single output, and second one is the single input, multi-output, and third one is the multi-input, multi-output, and fourth one is the massive multi-input and multi-output. One is there, multi-input, single output communications. In fifth generation we are using the massive multi-input, multi-output communication. Multi-input, multi-output means input side or transmitter side, multiple inputs, multiple users is there, and multiple users transfer the information from multiple receivers. Sixth generation, future wireless systems. It is introduced in 2025 or 2026 present. It is AI based communication and extremely high speed networks, advanced smart applications and holographic communication. It is used in the multiple access scheme, rate splitting multiple access schemes. Next one, basic communication system. The architecture of basic communication system is the main components is MSC, MTSO, and cell site and mobile user. MTSO means mobile telephone switching office. BSC means base station control. Cell site are called as a base station. This is the mobile user. When mobile user traveling in a free space, that free space will be divided into hexagonal shaped cells. So this mobile user will calling from cell site, calling from another user. This is receiver. The mobile user will connect the nearest base station. This is the nearest base station. Our base station is also called as a cell site. Nearest base station. The cell site or base station is a medium or a channel between the MTSO and mobile user. So the call will be forward to MSC or MTSO. MTSO means mobile telephone switching office. MSC is the heart of the cellular communication. This MSC will be provide the coordinates all switching functions, performing all internal switching of calls, service the future implemented via software. This MSC is the medium between the public switching telephone network PSTN and cell site. It is a medium or channel between the both PSTN and cell site or base station. This MSC will forward the call to public switching telephone network. It is also called as a direct distance dialing network. This direct distance dialing network will route the call or forward the call to the receiver. This is the basic cellular system operation. And next frequency reuse. In the basic cellular communication, the operation will be performed and helping the following lectures. And first one is the frequency reuse. This is hexagonal shaped cells. We consider as a K equal to 7 cell pattern. So A is the first one, B second, C third, D4, E5, F6, G7. This is the cluster. Where A is communicate with another K equal to 7 cell pattern, where this A and this A will be used same frequency. Repeatedly used same frequency is called as a frequency reuse. Frequency reuse means using the same frequency channels again the different cells to improve the network capacity and efficient use of spectrum. This hexagonal shaped cell or this frequency zone and this frequency zone will be used as a same frequency. This is called as a frequency reuse. This is also called as a co-channels. This A and this A are co-channels. These A and B are adjacent channels. This A and C are adjacent channels. A and D are adjacent channels. This A and this A are co-channels. This A and this A are co-channels. Co-channels are usually the same frequency simultaneously. And this co-channel will be find a distance k equal to root of 3kr. This is d equal to square root of the 3kr. This A and this A distance will be find by square root of 3k into r, where k equal to cluster size. We are using the k equal to 7 cell pattern, k equal to 7, r is the radius, cell radius. So for an example, r equal to 2 kilometers and k equal to 7 cell pattern. So square root of 3 into 7 r radius. So 3 into 7 equal to 21 into r 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers. So square root of 21 means 4.56 approximately into 2, approximately 9 kilometers. 9.56 kilometers. This A and this A distance will be 9 kilometers will be placed. With distance will not find, the co-channels will be in interference. Interference will be generated. So that's why frequency distance will be find approximately by using this formula, d equal to square root of 3kr. And next one is the handoff scheme. This handoff scheme and frequency reuse schemes are used to improve the capacity of cellular communication. Handoff means user moving from one location to another location or one frequency zone to another frequency zone without call termination, without call dropping is called as a handoff scheme. This is one of the frequency zone, base station 1. This is base station 2. This is the user moving from this frequency zone to this frequency zone without call dropping, without call termination is called as a handoff scheme. One of the biggest advantage in cellular mobile communication is handoff scheme. And next one is the cell splitting. Cell splitting means it splits the macro cells into micro cells, larger cells into smaller cells. Cell splitting is a technique used in cellular system to increase the network capacity by dividing a large cell into smaller cells. This is the larger cell, we called as a macro cell. This is the smaller cells, micro cells. These larger cells will be converted into the micro cells because frequency spectrum efficiently used, and also it is used in the frequency reuse scheme effectively. Frequency reuse scheme effectively. That's why we are introduced in the cell splitting in cellular communication. And next one is the cell sectoring. Cell sector means, before going to cell sector, we need to know about antennas. In cellular mobile communication, there is two types of antennas are used. One is the omnidirectional antenna system. Omnidirectional antenna system, and second one is the directional antenna system. This is the hexagonal shaped cell we placed in omnidirectional antenna system. So omnidirectional antenna will cover the total 360 degrees of hexagonal shaped cell, but in short distance. This is omnidirectional antenna will cover 360 degrees only short distance. But in place of directional antenna, this is the directional antenna. Directional antenna signal will be propagated in only particular direction. So the placed directional antenna signal will be propagated only this direction. Remaining space are empty. So that's why we introduced in cell sector case. Cell sectorization is a technique which a cell is divided into smaller sectors using directional antennas to reduce the interference and improve the network capacity. So in cell sector, consider the two types. One is the 6 sector case and another one is the 3 sector case. Directional antenna will be placed in 6 sector case is divided into 60 degrees. This is the hexagonal shaped cell we placed in directional antenna. It is divided into 6 sector case. This is the 1 sector, 2nd sector, 3rd, 4th and 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Directional antenna placed in this direction only. And 3 sector case, the directional antenna divided into 120 degrees. 120, 120, 120. Total 360 degrees will be covered. So cell sectorization is the main concept used in the directional antenna system. And next one is the communication channels. We need to know about communication channels. We learn about transmission medias, and multiple access schemes and memo systems. The one of the advantages communication channel is we are using the wireless communication. The signal will be transferred to one place to another place without interference. And there is a different techniques is there. The one of the technique is simplex communication. The communication happens in only one direction is called as a simplex mode. Only communication between the transmitter and receiver is only one direction. One device only sends and other device only receive. Example, television or radio broadcasting. Television and radio broadcasting. And second one is the off duplex communication. Communication happens in both direction but not the same time. It is called as a half duplex communication. Example are walkie talkies. And full duplex communication. We are using the full duplex communication nowadays in mobile phones. So communication happens in both directions at the same time. Both devices can send and receive simultaneously. Examples, mobile phone calls and telephone. The examples of simplex, full duplex and half duplex is simplex only one sender and one receiver. Communication only one side. Half duplex means one sender, one receiver, communication both sides but not the same time. Whenever the sender will send the information to the receiver, receiver will receive not same time. Full duplex communication, send and receive the data at the same time. Applications of cellular communication is first voice communication. In first generation we introduced in the analog communication, and second generation we are using the digital communication. We are using the GSM modules. GSM modules means we are using subscriber identity module to communicate from one device to another device, one SIM card to another, one person to another person. So mobile phone calls between the users and text messaging, sender SMS and instant messages, and internet services. The internet services will be provided in the third generation. Code division multiple access schemes introduced in third generation. So internet services, browsing the email, social media access, and video calling, online messaging and face-to-face communication, GPS and navigation. This is the one of the biggest advantage in third generation. Navigations, GPS, finding locations and directions using the maps, online banking and shopping, digital payments and e-commerce services, and online education, attending online classes and learning platforms, healthcare services, telemedicine and remote patient monitoring, and emerging communications, quick communication during the emergencies and disasters, IoT and smart devices, smart homes, smart cities and connected devices. Cellular communication is the very important of our day-to-day life because cellular communication is very fast, reliable, and wireless communication to contact the people's different places. So that's why cellular mobile communication is very important in our day-to-day life. Thank you everyone.